Okay, let's do this. Oh my gosh. Ugh. What time is it? Oh, it's morning time already. Alright. Huh? Oh. I got a notification. What did my little sister just send me? What? Oh my gosh, what? Hold up. What? I got 400 subscribers? Oh my god. This is actually insane. I need to make a video right now. Who are you? Quiet. I'm you from when you got 100 subscribers. You remember that video? That little introductory video you made? Congratulations, by the way. You got 400 subscribers. And on behalf of that, I came to give you a little present. So what's the present? Like, you gonna give me like some money, you know, finally? Or a little... Oh shit! Damn, yo, what the hell is going on up here? Oh, you didn't hear? Boy, he got 400 subscribers. Oh, damn, really? My bad then. Let me join in. Yo, please. Yo, shit. Come on. Isn't it just a happy damn celebration? Oh, shit. Oh, yo, please. Yo, I just woke up. Hey, so what's... Oh. Damn. I remember when they did this for 300 subscribers. Hello everyone, it's me, Rivival. And I'm really surprised. I'm actually quite astonished at how fast we got from 300 to 400. Like, yo. Yo, oh my gosh. I didn't even do anything. All I did was just breathe for 1 second, and all of a sudden I got a text from like my younger sister saying that I had like 400 subscribers. And I was like, what? 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 Oh my gosh, that was just crazy. That was just, oh my god, that was just crazy. So today, for our 400 subscribers, we're going to be talking about love. Yes, that one topic that everyone loves to talk about but hates to love. Love itself. So, from my understanding, or actually, let's do this. Okay, so, you know, if you didn't know already, I am a GAY. And I've really only been in one relationship. And honestly, that relationship, it only ended because like we really did not connect that well, honestly. I don't want to put my business too much on there, but that's pretty much it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've only been in one relationship my entire life. Oh my gosh, and that was only recently. That was only until like I actually like I've only gotten into a relationship after I was 18. So for all you like little kids or whatever being like, I want to like, oh, I want to get a girlfriend, I want to get a boyfriend, it's okay. No, you don't. It's really okay. You don't have to get nothing, okay? You don't have to get no partner or nothing. It's okay. Y'all, really. I did use, like back then during high school, I did really want a boyfriend too. But after moving, or actually, let's rewind it back. It was more of like the fact of like a boyfriend during high school sounded nice, yes. Like the idea was very romanticizing and it was very much like, oh my god, yes, like I totally want a boyfriend too. But the problem is with that for me, well, let's get this first out. The problem for me was that I live in the South. And in the South, you either get like Diversity Utopia or One Down Suntown. And that's in the best way to put it possible. And unfortunately for me, I lived in kind of like, I wouldn't say One Down Suntown, but I lived close. That area that I lived in was a little bit more closer to that spectrum. I would definitely say it was more closer to that area on that spectrum. And no shade to where like I used to live, because like, not gonna lie, I did meet a lot of my good friends back there. Like, fortunately, no, cause like I really thought that like where at least where I went to school, it did feel like a little bit more diverse. So yeah, I definitely feel like that kind of helped me gain friends. And why am I talking about this even though we were supposed to be talking about love? Well, here's the thing. If you are part of the LGBTQIA, the look but the queer, obviously you're gonna need like someone who's first of all same orientation or at least likes your gender. Like like you could be a girl and you could like girls, but that don't mean that the crush you have on Stacy over here, that don't mean Stacy likes girls either. Stacy could very much like, well, Tom over there in the back, but Tom might like Jimmy over there in the back, but Jimmy might end up liking you. Like, you see like the problem? Well, actually, that doesn't really that doesn't even really explain the problem. Let me rewind that. Basically, you can't you can't really get with someone when they aren't really attracted to you. And for all of you that'd be like, oh, but what about the DL? I can change them. I can change her. I can make them like me. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. Like, me personally, this is how I grew up as a gay boy down here in the South. I always was under the presumption that the person I was talking to was a straight person, whether they were a girl, a guy, whatever. Unless the signs were obvious and they were there. Because there's definitely some guys I've talked to, not talk to, but just like talk to friendly way, where I could definitely tell that they were gay too. But like a lot of the girls that I talked to, I didn't really even know they were gay or they liked girls. Like I only really figured out once they told me. Cause I in the world we live in, it's very much like I don't want to assume. Like that's just I feel like that'd be kind of rude of me to just assume like, oh yeah, I can tell you're gay. Even though it'd be like, bitch, let me tell y'all something that my little sister is going through right now. I don't mean to put her business out here, but I just need to get this point across for some of y'all that be assuming people's sexualities based on how they look. My little sister, she has a very like tomboyish indie, like a very indie aesthetic look. Indie being spelled like INDIE, just in case like y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about, so y'all can search it up later. Or very alt style, very alt indie style. And for some reason she tells me and the rest of my family like, yeah, people assume I'm a lesbian. And I was like, what? What? Excuse me? And so far my little sister, she would, even if she was a lesbian, she would have no reason to hide it, because I like when I came out to my mom, she was very understanding. She was very supportive. She was very much like, that's your life. That's your life. Not mine. You do you, boo. That's your life. That was how she was. And so I like basically what I'm saying is I would know if my little sister was a lesbian, but she's not. But people assume that she is just because of the way she looks. And I feel like no. People are not I feel like queer people, they do not have like a certain look, though sometimes they may do, and most of the times they probably will, it's not like 100% always going to be accurate. What's that have to do with love? Well, love is being LGBTQIA is all about being all about loving who you want to love. Wow, this is no, because like okay, like listen up. I think this is probably gonna be more of like me talking, but like it might just branch off to different things. Like I think this is how it is. Like we started this conversation off with love, but then it got into being probably the LGBTQIA. And now it's going off to judging people by their appearances. So how about we do a little backtrack and go back to love? Me personally, my perspectives on love. Okay. I am not I don't really tend to be a chaser, okay? I don't really want to be the chaser. I'd much rather be the chase, only because of the fact that like my self-consciousness would not be able to handle if gulp I ended up getting rejected. That would be so embarrassing for me. I would literally be so embarrassed, and I just would not even at all. Oh my god. Like I don't think I would be able to handle rejection at all, to be honest. So honestly, it makes sense why I never got into a relationship until I was over 18, because I probably had a fear of rejection and I never tried to push that limit. I never really tried to get out there and be bold and basically be like, yeah, I'm a gay man. Do you like boys too? You like dick? Oh my gosh. This is starting to feel like a Not Even Emily video. Do y'all watch her? Do y'all watch Not Even Emily? I love Not Even Emily. She is honestly really funny. Oh my gosh. I really hope I'm not copying her or anything, but there's only so much you can do, I guess. So yeah, I'm not really one to be the chaser. I'd much rather be the one getting asked out rather than the one asking out. Now, does this mean I would not be the one to make plans? No. Whenever I hang out with my friends, I always tend to be the ones to make the plans, because yeah, I live all the way in the city, they live all the way in the back in the country, so yeah. Unfortunately, I have to make plans because it would have to go along with my schedule, mostly because I'm the one away furthest from them. So I would have to like let them know like, oh yeah, I'm over here, guys, so we can hang out this time, yada yada yada. And yeah. So I can't remember. How did my last relationship go? I think it was like, as far as like date making, me and him, we both did mutual. That or he did most of it, which I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I probably should have put in more effort. But honestly, guys, here's the thing about me. I am also a homebody. I am, as my sister would put it, a loser. I'm a loser who sits in his chair all day and just plays damn video games. Which, I mean, like, I have heard that is some people's type, but like, y'all for real? Y'all want a loser who sits in their gaming chair playing video games all day? I mean, okay. There's nothing really inherently wrong with that, but you gotta be prepared for like, cause based off me, I would really much rather stay home all day. I would much rather really just stay home all day playing video games, so that means you gotta be prepared to stay home with them too. Yeah. Oh my gosh, money. I would definitely say another reason why I don't go out is because financial reasons. I'd much rather save my money for, the important things like rent and groceries rather than using them to really go out every single day. And I definitely do feel like money is such a big important factor when it comes to dating and love and everything, because like, or if you're young, if you're a little baby there, if your parents can afford to take you out. Which honestly, now that I think about it, how would that even be? Like, hey mom, I'm gonna go on a date with Jeffrey. Do you mind if you drop me off at the mall tomorrow? And be like, oh yeah, sweetie. Like going to the mall with your mom so she can drop you off for your date. I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me being old. Maybe it's just me coming to the realization that I'm getting older. So maybe that just seems like a little bit embarrassing. But I don't know. I mean, like, how is a little ass kid gonna get? Then again, y'all little teenagers, y'all little teens, y'all need to be focusing a little bit more on them studies. I know you got a D in math. I know you got a D in math. You need to stop getting that D from your boyfriend and instead put that turn that D into an A and stop being an ass. Did anything I just say make sense? No. But if you understand, you understand, okay? Understand? Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. So, money. Yes, money. The corruptness of money. Money definitely is such a big factor when it comes to dating. Like, it's insane. You want to go out to, like, let's say, movie classic. Go out to the movies with your little partner, going on a date. That shit is expensive. Especially if you want to get popcorn, a drink or something. That is like really expensive. Like, why am I getting charged like 20 to 40 bucks just so I can watch a movie with my partner when like we could probably just stay home and watch videos, YouTube videos by Raven Belt, you know? And the videos probably be even longer too. Like, what the hell? Like, I just, like, okay. Here are some, I guess you could technically say, the most freest options when it comes to dating. When this turned into me giving dating advice, the ones I consider the most, like, cheapest dates would be going out to the park, obviously. You don't really need to do anything besides get a means of transportation, but like that's pretty simple, right? I mean, like all you really gotta do is either they pick you up, you pick them up, or pay for like an Uber or a Lyft or something, or if you're a little baby, then you can get your mommy and your daddy to go drop you off at the park. Also, maybe going to the mall would be a good one, but that's also like that's a little bit more on the expensive-ish side if like you plan to actually buy stuff. So if you go to the mall for a date, you better pocket some money. You better save up some money because you're going to have to be buying something. You're going to have to be buying something for either you or your partner, whether it's food, clothes, a little gift, toy, whatever, like whatever it is. You're gonna have to be saving some money. Now, for the third option that I feel like would probably be the cheapest, honestly, oh, actually, how could I forget? Well, actually, no, this deserves to be in third place. It's hanging out at each other's place. Now, here's why it ranks third, even though it's probably the most cheapest option, because you don't really need to spend anything. No means of transportation unless one person is just like dropping off another person or just driving or whatever. It's because, me personally at least, I would want to at least know the other person a little bit more before I invite them over into my place. And like, that means it's definitely a no for a first date option. Guys and girls, if in all the in between, if someone asks you on a date, first date, more precisely, and they say, "Oh yeah, come over to my place. We can watch movies, play video games." Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what they say. You better run the fuck away, because no way you should be heading over to their place and for a first date. And don't be even making that offer to them. Don't be saying, "Oh yeah, you can trust me. Just come over to my place. Like I'm like a really trustworthy person." No. 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 I'm gonna tell them to reject you if you even make that offer to them. So don't even think about it. Don't do it. Though that's just me personally. That's how I personally feel about like hanging out at each other's places for like dates and stuff. Only do it once like you're comfortable with them coming into your house or you're comfortable going to their house. Never on the first date. Never do that. That is too dangerous, too risky, too much of anything. Like you don't know that person. Let's talk about attractiveness. So I definitely do think that a lot of a lot of younger guys, at least I know, or even like younger girls too, just younger people in general, they all want to go to the gym. They all want to do looks maxing. They all want to get fit, have a hot body, be the baddie, um, you know, be the shit. They all want to they all want to be that god or goddess build. Like I remember when people were saying something about the Aphrodite body shape. Like what the hell does that even mean? I don't even know. But like let's get this straight, okay? You do not have to force yourself, okay? You're perfect the way you are, boo. You are perfect the way you are. There's no need to force yourself to be as skinny as Giafe from Flop Tropica, and there's no need to be as muscular as what's a good one? Shit. I don't know. Muscular is a Greek god himself. We'll just go with that. But yeah, like for all you little youngsters out there, there's no need to like even the older people too, even people older than me that might even be watching this video, there is no need for you to force yourself to like be like the top bod in like all the world. Like if you really want to love someone, you first have to love yourself, okay? If you really want to love someone, you really have to love yourself, because if you can't love yourself, how can you love someone else? And what I mean by that, because I literally just said the same thing but just different phrasing, is that if you don't love yourself, you're going to constantly be like putting yourself down. You're going to constantly being like, oh yeah, I don't even know if I deserve you. I like you're just so like amazing compared to me. Like I don't even know why you decided to date me in the first place. They're going to probably be like they're probably going to start getting drained by your energy. And this is why like what you say and what you do, even if it's self-deprecating, is like it can be very draining towards other people. Now, it's okay if you like it's okay if you want to explain your problems to someone. It's really okay if you want to explain your problems to your partner, or if you like just feel like you want to open up, you know, be like share your insecurities with them. But always making it about the fact that you feel like you're not going to be able to be your 100%, that's pretty draining for the other person, because they're going to be like, okay, like they're so busy, they're so stuck in their head that like they can't even love themselves, that it feels like every time they talk to me, it's never about us, it's always about them. Like I feel like that's probably one of the reasons why a lot of people, whenever they like stop being friends with people, whenever they like, you know, they just keep being like too self-deprecating. And this is not like a shot towards depressed people. This is not like a shot towards people with depressions, problems with like socializing or anything like that. Like it's okay for you to open up. It really is. The problem is the fact that like if your relationship is based purely on the fact that you just like to beat yourself up all the time, and I'm afraid that's basically too much of one thing can get boring, or too much of one thing is bad. You know how they say you take everything in moderation? How about you do everything in moderation too? Basically, all in all, the lesson of that is like your friend group can be your therapy. Yes, it can be your therapy. But don't be overusing that therapy too much, okay? Because they're your friends, not your therapist. they can be your little therapy group, but they're not like your main therapist. They're more of like a little side thing for you to explain your problems with so they can help you overcome those problems. A therapist, on the other hand, is though, the main thing that you should probably invest in. What was he talking about earlier? Attractiveness? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because we were talking about attractiveness and then how everybody wants to be the Giga Chad or whatever. And then we've gone into how people are just so self-deprecating over themselves because of it. Just love yourself, babes. There's no need for you to have hot body. Like me personally, even like I'm a little bit more on the chubbier side, and even though I do like I do work out. Yes, I do. I don't really push myself too much, or at least not that I think so. Other people might disagree that I might push myself too hard, but for me, it's as much as like I want it to be. Like I'm not like a gym bro. I'm not out here trying to work out to look smacks or whatever, anything. Like, I don't know what the hell the new trendy words are or whatever. There's no need for me to do that because I'm really content with how I look. Like, that's how it is. Like, I'm really content in how my body looks, and so should you. If you feel like you like your body for how it is, then there's no more need for you to push yourself. There was never a need for you to push yourself, actually. You just had to work for what you want, basically. I won't lie either. When I, like, for me, when I look for a boyfriend, I'm not expecting them to come out like Julius Caesar or Zeus himself or whatever. Like, I'm not expecting him to be like top 10 most handsome man on earth. Like, for me, what I'm really attracted to, honestly, I guess you could say nothing of the too extreme. Like I won't lie. I do like a good little cute little chubby guy every now and then, but I'm not like completely like, oh yeah, I don't mind if my guy is obese, because I won't lie, if you're obese, I think it's time for us to prioritize your health and your well-being in the nicest way possible, rather than prioritizing our relationship. For being too extra muscular, to me, that just seems a little gulp, a little scary, a little weird looking, if I might say, even. And being too extra skinny, I don't mind a little skinny guy, but if you're just bones, I'm gonna be like worried, like, oh my god, are you okay? Like, do you need to eat? Cause like I'm Asian, right? Cause like we always prioritize, at least like or at least as far as like my family went, we were always being like, oh, are you hungry? Go ahead and get something to eat real quick then. We were not afraid to like be like, oh yeah, I'm hungry. Can we get something to eat real quick? At least as far as I can remember so far. Maybe it's different as for like my mom or something, but that's all I remember. Like I said, just love yourself, babes. Just be who you want to be. It's okay to have a little body fat in there. It's okay to be a little bit more on the skinnier side. It's okay if you really like to be muscular or something. But like just be your own body type, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense, but hopefully it does. Hopefully this connects with someone or something. Let's talk about the dating lifestyle. Big one, right? Saving the biggest one for the last one, because it's probably going to be like the last thing we talk about before we end this video. Dating lifestyle. It really changes with money, like I said. It really changes with looks, as I said earlier. Because, like, even though I never really experienced this or seen this happen to someone, I definitely do feel like it's something that happens where people are like a little bit more ashamed to go out with their partner because they tend to be a little less attractive. Let's say if you're the objectively attractive one. I think that's the right wordage. Let's say if you're the more attractive one in the relationship. I feel like your partner, they might feel a little bit more jealous or prone to be jealous because they feel like everybody wants you. They might feel like everybody wants you, so then they might be like, "Oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to keep up this competition I'm having." Even though you two could possibly already be together, they're still gonna feel a little bit like outshined, I guess you could say. And so then that really brings into question of like obsessiveness and like jealousy and possessiveness even, where they want to basically control you if they turn out to be that type of person because they're just so afraid of the fact that they might lose you. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that intent with that like thought process that like, oh, I want to protect my love, I want to protect like a relationship, I want to be theirs and I want them to call me theirs. There's nothing inherently wrong with that, but your the way you execute it is what really matters. You can't be possessive over someone because they're just more attractive than you. You can't really control someone just because of the fact that like you're afraid that they're going to leave you for someone else. Because let's think about it. If you're really that worried, then maybe you need to double check on your relationship with them. Because if they truly, really did love you, they would never leave you. Like, they would never leave you for someone else just because you're less attractive. If they left you because, like, you're less attractive than the next person they saw, then that just means that they never really liked you or loved you to begin with. And you, babes, you do not deserve that type of treatment. You deserve someone who loves you for who you are, no matter your flaws, no matter your what's the positive things called? Your perks? I don't know. I feel like you should be loved for who you are. You shouldn't worry too much about like being the ugly one or even being the attractive one. Cause who knows, maybe if you're the more attractive one, you would probably be the worried that like, oh, I really hope my partner doesn't get too jealous of the fact that like I'm really like outshining here and I don't want them to be like that sounds a little bit like that sounds like really that sounds like really self-righteous and like very I don't know, egotistical. But like if you're the attractive one, I could see like why you would be worried if like for your conventionally, I think that's the wordage, conventionally, not objectively, conventionally, conventionally less attractive partner. You'd be a little bit more worried that like they'll want to cling on to you harder. And honestly, that just opens up the choice in the option for you to have a conversation with them. That like this is really all what relationships are: communication. Communication, really. It's literally even built on communication. Relationships are literally built on communication and they're made from communication. Because think about it, like the whole reason why you were in a relationship with this person is because of the fact that like you loved communicating with them so much. That or you're just I don't know, someone who goes after someone else for their only their looks, I guess. No shade, I guess. No shade, I guess. Like if you really want to go someone after like because they're hot, then go ahead. Like I won't lie, I definitely did have like I definitely do feel like I probably would go after people too I found attractive. Like I definitely do feel like it like but we can save that conversation for later, okay? What was I talking about? Shit. I don't know. I forgot what I was talking about. We're just going to leave it out. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, y'all. I keep forgetting. Oh my gosh. No, cause like this is literally how my brain goes. I be talking about one thing, I go on, branch off to another, and then I totally lose like what else I was talking about. Like that's just literally how it goes. That's how well lie, because sometimes I be talking to myself. These are how my personal yap sessions in my head go. These are how my personal yap sessions to myself go. So now that I'm sharing them with you, I can like record them and like basically journal them. And since today's topic's on love, we already talked about how we already talked about attractive. We already talked about money. We already talked about dating lifestyle when it comes to attractiveness. Now let's talk about dating lifestyle in the sense of like what's considered right and what's considered wrong. So for straight people at least, I don't know how it is with gay people, guys or girls, because like I mean, like y'all know the etiquette, right? A gentleman opens the door for their lady. And gay people, who opens who? Does the top open the door for the bottom? Or does the mask open the door for the femme? I don't know. Like, for straight people, I know it's like a lot of you girls, a lot of you girly pops out there, or not girly pops, slash off that little ly and pops at the end. For all you girls out there, I know you want to like have a man that treats you nice, all right? Or yeah, for our straight girlies, I know you want to like have a man that treats you nice, okay? But let's be real. Straight men are kind of ass. At least where I'm from, a lot of straight men are ass. And it's like really hard to find a good straight man unless they're like really, really mature. Mature as in age-wise. So for all the younger girlies out there, it's kind of hard for you to say, I would say, to find a boyfriend because like a lot of the guys you're probably going after are probably all assholes. Especially nowadays, because like everyone, for some reason, everybody loves to be so genuinely rude. Like whenever I'm rude, I'm usually taking it from like a humor standpoint. Like even when I seem to be angry, I'm never really angry. Okay? Like I always do it in some sort of humor way. Like I'm never, but that's just me because as like that's just me as a person. But like everyone else, like for some reason, a lot of the younger generations, they love to be rude for some damn reason. They love to be rude. They love to be disrespectful. And this isn't me going on a fucking old ass rampage like, oh, you youngsters now these days, you don't know anything about respect. This isn't me going on about that because I know how hard it is for you young people. I know how hard it is for all the younger people. Like you feel like no one really understands you. You feel like that like you just aren't being listened to because you're just young and no one really listens to the child because you're just a child. But like, and it's okay. Like it's okay. Like we understand. Like or at least I understand. Okay, I understand where you're coming from. And I just feel like I don't know. Like I feel like some guys, they could stand to be a little bit more nicer. They could stand to be a little bit more empathetic, I could say. At least where I'm from. Younger guys, they really need to like put their foot in there. Now, this isn't to say for all you younger girls to just go ahead and be trashy humans too and just expected to blame it all on the guy. Okay? Because we all know that men are mostly the problem. But girls, let's not become the problem and then blame it on the men, okay? The whole reason why we started saying men are usually the problem is because of the fact that they were and we usually, and like the girlies usually weren't. I can't say we because I'm not a girl. But I don't know if y'all will even listen to me because I am a guy lecturing on girls. So maybe my opinion is invalid. But I personally feel like for the girlies, we like y'all. I keep saying we, damn, because oh my gosh, y'all should not really become part of the problem and then blame it on the guys. Like basically what I'm saying is that like let me give you a scenario. Let me give you like this little fake scenario. None of this is real, okay? None of this ever happened. At least in my experience. Maybe it happened in your experience. Who knows? But let's say we got this girl named Jessica. Jessica is going out with this guy named Jerry. Jessica is going out with Jerry, and Jessica, she says, "Oh, my car is broken. Can you come pick me up? My house is like an hour away though, so yeah, come pick me up. Thanks, boobs." And so then Jerry goes picks up Jessica. You know, she goes picks up Jessica, and then like they go out and they go to the movies. And Jessica, she decides to buy like a whole bucket of popcorn and a drink because you know she kind of forgot to have her little snack. So her and Jerry decided to go in with the into the movies with the little popcorn bucket. And Jerry Loki gets very kind of hungry, so he's like, "Oh, hey, Jessica, can I get some popcorn and maybe a sip of your soda?" And Jessica's like, no, because I'm the one who paid for my food. So yeah, you should have, if you wanted some, you should have bought some yourself." At that point, that's just being greedy. um, but like, I'm talking about like the fact that like we're blaming some stuff on the fact that like, cause y'all know about that "I'm just a girl" thing, right? Me personally, as a guy, as a gay guy, I never really had a problem with it, except for the fact when some people, I don't know if y'all were joking or not, when it came to the fact that like y'all were starting to be really stupid and then using the phrase "I'm just a girl." Like, I remember seeing this one TikTok clip where it's like this one girl, she was like in depth. She was about to be in depth. And then she was just like, "Oh, I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl." No, babes, you're about to be in depth, babes. You're not just a girl, you're about to be an in depth girl. Let's just make smart decisions, okay? Basically, just make smart decisions. And if you can't make smart decisions, ask someone to help you make smart decisions. I don't know how the hell any of this were Chris Love. Oh yeah, because we were talking about etiquette and dating lifestyle. So yeah, basically, treat each other with respect. Whether you're straight, gay, whatever, treat each other with respect, and that is how you have a healthy relationship. Communication, respect, and boundaries. Okay? I really went on to talk about this for an hour. Let's just talk about one more thing, okay? One more thing. When it comes to dating. Let's see. I guess we could talk about myself. I guess I could talk about myself when it comes to me and dating again. So, as you already know about my attractiveness, honestly, my attractiveness is kind of like an all-rounder. I won't lie. I've low-key... I definitely say I do think brunettes are really, really... Like, to me, they kind of catch my eye. They catch my eye. Yeah, I won't lie. Brunettes catch my eye. Honestly, that's all I'm gonna say so far because I don't really. There's nothing else really coming off to the top of my head. There's nothing really being like, "Oh, I like this and this and this." Like, there's just really nothing much because like, for me right now, I'm not really that into dating. Not in a sense like, "Ew, dating, ew, you like to date people? You're disgusting." No, it's more of like the fact of like, dating is like a second thing to me. Or basically it's not that important to me. For me, dating is like, yeah, it would be nice, but it's not important, basically. Like, I wouldn't mind if I had a boyfriend and I started dating someone, but it's not like an essential, which, as I said before, some of you people out there, y'all feel like y'all need to have a relationship in order to like be considered successful or to survive even. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there with these last few messages. Please, as a reminder, love yourself before you love someone else. it can be very draining, not just to them, but for both of you. Always love yourself. Be who you want to be. Don't be afraid to, to talk with someone, but be mindful about what you say too, and be mindful about your partner and respect them, basically. Respect each other. Respect them and expect them to respect you. And I think that's it, honestly. I think that's really it. Shoot. Let me go ahead and ask y'all something. Y'all can tell me in the comments. What I want to ask y'all is, what is your perspective on love? Do you feel like just take off anything from this video, or take this their subject matter off of something else, like maybe like what your type is, or if you feel like you're in a happy relationship, even like what's your perspective on love? Because like my perspective is a little bit more complex, I guess you could say. And with these talking videos, I guess nowadays it's gonna be me unpacking that complex thought process and then posting it on YouTube for all of you to see and witness its chaos. I think that's pretty much everything I want to say. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do want to see me make more talking videos like this again, you already know what to do. Like, comment, watch this video again. And with that being said, I hope you have a good day, have a good night, whatever is for you. Whew, sorry. And I'll see you next time.